I believe all of us are called to pursue a purpose in partnership with God. At times, we are put into challenging situations, whatever that may be. Hi, I'm Jien Yue. I'm a management consultant. I work with companies, primarily with the top executives to solve their most pressing problems. In the earlier days of my career, I was supporting clients on a broad range of topics, from setting their business strategies to guiding them on their digital transformation, to identifying the most effective approaches to reduce their costs, and many more. The nature of my work is very intense. We work on tight deadlines. Most crucially, we are generally thrown with tough problems to solve with clients and bosses who have very high expectations. Throughout my career, God has never failed me. In James 2 verse 18, it says, "But someone will say, 'You have faith and I have works. Show me your faith without your works and I will show you faith by my works.'" I believe that true faith and works go hand in hand. There was one project that I was on in the Philippines. The project was under-resourced, unfortunately. We lacked people. The timeline was extremely tight and the demands were high. I was getting only about 5 hours of sleep for quite a long period of time daily. It was challenging to say the least. We survived to almost the tail end of it, with one final meeting to go with all the executives in the room to decide on the new direction of the company. While we were preparing for the meeting, my boss came to me and said, "Hey, I want this presentation to be so good that they are all clapping at the end of it." In my mind, I was like, okay, that's a very big ask. I wanted to rub it off as a passing remark, but something stirred in me. On the day of the meeting, I arrived early to the meeting room and I prayed, as I always do, just committing everything to God. That particular day, I said, "God, you have brought us so far. Let's close this well. May your Holy Spirit be in this room, fill every chair with your presence. It'd be awesome if at the end of it, they'd be so satisfied with our work and they clap. Just show me that you're with me." The meeting progressed well, and eventually they called for a vote to decide on the new direction of the company. They agreed with our recommendations, and after that, lo and behold, every one of them stood up and clapped. I was shocked. After that, my client counterpart walked over and said, "Hey, Jien Yue, well done. This is the first time in my 15 years with the company that I witnessed our executives clap for consultants. Your team did really well. Thank you." I went back to my room. I was completely in awe. To many, it was just a bunch of people clapping, but to me, it was God showing up and showing that He has got my back. I'm always reminded of Joshua's story when he took over the mantle from Moses. I believe Joshua was in a very difficult position back then. And in Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, it says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is always with you wherever you go." I believe all of us are called to pursue a purpose in partnership with God. At times, we are put into challenging situations, whatever that may be. I've learned that when I bring God into the situation, no matter how tough, He will always show up. Faith, to me, is not something to just ask for. It's something for us to build through the work of our hands. God never fails.